Morning. Today is Friday, January 3rd. We're still in those days where I have to check the calendar to see what day of the week it is till we go back to school. But I would love to play the puzzles with you, so let's do it. I love starting off with connections. It's my favorite one to start off with, so just like that. All right. Create 4 groups of 4. Let's see if we can find some similarities. Single, sticker, belly button. Oh boy, belly button. Whole, soul, oyster, clam, buck, luck, ball, trumpet, moral, arch, smacker, heel. Okay, so sometimes they throw little, funny, I guess, red herrings like that in to sort of mess you up, to make you think that there is one thing when there's not. Belly button, they probably don't go together. In fact, if I hit shuffle, then they're in a completely different order now, so don't always fall for the ones that are in order. There was one I think about a week and a half ago, that was lions, tigers, bears, oh my, and it was literally the top line, and that was it. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. So as I was looking through, I saw a couple of kind of euphemisms for money, like bucks, clams, smackers, and singles. Dollar bills. Okay, $1. Let's see. Heel. Hole. Or arch. Okay, heel and arch. The sole of your foot. The ball of your foot. Okay. Parts of your foot. Great. Awesome. I got a whole lecture on my feet from the people at the orthopedic shoe store. Makes me sound old, doesn't it? But I got a really, really nice pair of shoes that maintain so I don't turn my ankle and stuff. It's really great. But they were going over arches and the ball of your foot and all that kind of stuff. So I got a good long lesson about that one time. Okay, so we've gotten the 2 that are a little easier. The blue category and the purple category have not come out to us yet, but that doesn't mean that we can't find it. Sticker, trumpet, moral. It's not moral like the moral of a story. That's AL. Belly. The belly of the whale. Lady luck. Oyster cracker. Oh. Button. See, there usually comes a time when I'm like, oh yeah, duh, there's only 2 left, and it's something that comes out, and then the other one is real easy. The first 2 categories were very easy, but man, these last 2 are not, they're not resonating yet. They're not quite getting there to me yet. Hey, good morning, Jonah. Sorry, I don't know when you wrote that. I tend to not look at the chat. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, but I tend to not look at the chat during a game, just simply so I'm not influenced. Maybe you've done the puzzle already, and if you've done connections today, I don't want to hear your answers. Maybe you think it's the most obvious thing in the world. I don't know if you've ever looked over someone's shoulder while they're doing the puzzle right after you did yours. Sometimes I watch my daughter while she does the connections, and I'm like, oh, this one's easy. And she's like, no, it's not. Shut up. Because to you've seen it before. It stands out like a sore thumb. But to us who do not have sore thumbs, let's keep looking at it. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more time. I thought of As Luck May Have It, or Lady Luck, or Luck is it Luck is Blind? No, Love is Blind. One of them. Oyster Bar, oyster crackers. Oysters are raw. Let's see, belly. The belly of the beast. Belly up. Belly. Okay. Sticker. Sticker bush. Sticker sheet. Sticker pad. Man. Trumpet. Brass. Musical. 3 valves. I feel like a trumpet and a hole go together, but I don't know why. It's like, why is November the Thursday of the year? There's no explanation for that. Hole. Button. There's like the dealer button in poker, or there's like a shirt button. I don't know what a morale is. Really, I have all 4 guesses, but I am just... I know, I saw that too. Belly button. Isn't that funny? Belly button. Hole. The belly of the beast. And trumpet. Let's see what comes out. Not even close. Okay. Not even one away. Sticker shock. Sticker shock. Belly shock. Trumpet. Oyster. Shirt button. If we did that, it would have told us we were 1 away. I really don't know. Oh, it is 1 away. Okay. Shoot. All right. Sticker. Hey. Sticker. Oyster. Trumpet. Luck. Things you'll find in Las Vegas. You'll find luck. You'll find oysters. Golly. I need help. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh, you are so right. You are so right. Morels and chanterelles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Trumpet, oyster mushrooms, button mushrooms, and morels. Why didn't that just scream to me? Okay. I have a cousin. I'm going to text him. I feel like an idiot. I have a cousin in California that is a mushroom expert, an absolute expert. We were at like an Airbnb one time on vacation, and we were just walking. It was this enormous property, and he found these like orange mushrooms under a tree, and he was like, "Oh, these are chanterelles. They're edible." And I'm like, "Are you sure you found them under a tree?" And then we like grabbed a hat or a bucket or something and just started picking them, and then brought them all back, and he cleaned them up, and it tasted like steak. It was like the nicest, yummiest thing I've ever had. Oh my gosh. Yep. Well, Dakota, thank you. I needed your help. So thank you for that one. Kinds of mushrooms. Button mushrooms, love them. I make stuffed mushrooms every year for Christmas, and they're one of my favorite things. Morels. Yep. Morels and chanterelles. You are absolutely right. Oyster mushrooms and trumpet. I've never heard of trumpet mushrooms. That's interesting. And then we've got luck, hole, belly, and sticker. What? How do those go together? Pot belly, pothole. Okay, wait a minute. Potluck. Oh, and pot sticker. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny? Just last night I made, it was delicious. I made homemade sausage dumpling soup. Like sausage, stuffed wonton soup. It was delicious. It was really good with sausage in it and baby bok choy and stuff. It was very good. Pot, belly, hole, potluck. Oh my gosh. See, sometimes they don't resonate, They don't come out like that. But this time I did need a little assistance, so thank you for that. All right, let's view it like this. There we go. Okay, here's the mini crossword. Just go with it. All right, fine. Do it. Maybe do it. I don't know. We'll come back to that one. Buenos Aires, Argentina, or as we would say in Brazil, Buenos Aires, Argentina. We'd say China. Our neighbors in Argentina. A group of conspirators is a I don't know. We'll come back to that. Oh gosh. Shoot. It starts with an E. I forget how to spell it. Gosh, we were just watching the behind the scenes stuff. It'll come to me. It'll come to me with other letters. She shaved her head bald and everything to play the part of Elphaba. Irish. Is that an Irish mash? Dish that might be made with a pint of Guinness. Irish ale? No, that's only 3 letters. Let's see if the down letters help us. Confront as facts. I thought these would help me. You can't trust their stories. Probably liars. Liars. Move like a planet. That sounds like orbit. Salon job involving hair extensions. Salon hairdresser. Why am I not getting this? Not busy, business-wise. Not busy, business-wise. Sold out. Closed. Let's come back to the across ones. Just go with it. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. A group of conspirators. Maybe I can get the across, or the down, I mean. Confront, face the facts. So, a group of conspirators, is that a cabal? Cabal. Oh, well, I know this one. So a salon job involving hair extensions would be a weave. Not busy, business-wise. Erivo, that's right. And slow. There it is. Okay, back to the puzzle. Okay. All right. Were you guys screaming the answers to me? Yeah. Yeah, cabal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I tend to, if there's specific puzzles that I'm like, don't ruin it. Like here in a sec, we're going to play the Wordle. I don't love it when people like shout out the answers. If you've done the puzzle, don't tell me. I tend to not look at the chat during this one because I want to come up with the answers myself and the Wordle. And, there's just, but if you're doing, say, I don't know, Strands or something, it's not terrible if you're like, oh, what if you did this? What if you did this? That's okay. Or the letterboxed, we're all coming up with answers together. This one I love to come up with myself, but some of them I'm just like, I need help. So it's great. Let's see, just go with it. Go with the flow. Buenos Aires, Argentina. A group of conspirators is a cabal. I had to get a couple letters there to remember the word cabal. Cynthia Erivo. I was thinking it had an NG at the end or something, but it doesn't. It's Erivo. An Irish stew, a dish that might be made with a pint of Guinness. Confront is the facts. You face the facts. Liars, you can't trust their stories. Move like a planet is the orbit of a planet. Salon job involving hair extensions sounds like a weave hair extensions into your real hair. Not busy business wise, it might be a slow day. Nice. All right, and let's go see the Wordle. Okay, now like I said, I am not going to be watching you guys, so if you're having a chat, don't say it out loud. I'm not even looking. Okay, so my strategy to start the Wordle, I jokingly say my strategy is to not have a strategy, but really it is a strategy. It's to come up with a word and just deal with the consequences. Sometimes it's, it gives me away some, letters that help, and maybe here's all the letters that don't help. But then the second time, I try to come up with a word that does not intersect in any way with the first word. So like if I come up with, some word and it's got an A and an I, the second word I can't use A or I, right? So if I come up with, say, style, that kind of helped. I got an E. There's an E somewhere. And then from the remaining letters, I see grain. That's not using any of those letters. There's an A. Okay. Oh, shoot. So if we came up with a third non-intersecting word, let's see. We could do... that uses an N. I already know there's not an N. Let's see here. Chum. Chum, not a word. I see my chat moving in the corner of my eye, but I'm purposefully not looking at it. The Wordle I like to get myself. So if you're screaming the answer to me, I'm not even looking. Chum. Oh, chump. We can say chump. No freaking way. No way. This is a good strategy. time and time again, this strategy has helped me coming up with 2, maybe 3 non-intersecting words. Okay, so knowing that, wow, what a guess. What a guess. So if it's a CH with a P at the end, shape? Oh, cheap. Duh. I'm like, what? That's it. Oh, gosh. And you know what? With this strategy, I don't know if it's a self-made or somebody else, has the same exact strategy. If this is tried and true, who knows? This is just what I came up with. But in my heart of hearts, I know the best thing to do is to come up with a word and then come up with another non-intersecting word. And then from that, if I need a third, then I look through the words that have not been picked and purposefully don't pick any of the words, the letters that have been used already, even if they've been said, yeah, that's the one. And by the third word, I'm typically, I'm quite a few letters deep, and I can tell, 15 letters that either are or aren't, and then I can kind of deal with the consequences of what's left. And usually in my little word bank in my head, I'm able to come up with something. And this time we got super lucky on the third guess, because I was looking at what was left, and I said, well, what if chump, because those were letters that were available, chump, and then CH and the P. Boy, we got lucky there. And then the A and the E were already revealed to us, but in the wrong order. So then, why did I even try to put the AE, right? Cheap. And then I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like, well, no, duh, you have to switch the letters. So, cheap. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, just like I said, there's so many, like, I love it. People screaming in the comments, like, you got to try this. You got to try this. Great words. Waffle. Wait, waffle's 6 letters. Bagel. Oh, I could go for a bagel right now, actually. Okay, tell me in the comments, what is your favorite topping for a bagel? So I love a bagel with lox. But if that's not available, right? Somebody doesn't even know what capers are. I'll just settle for like salmon cream cheese. Like an everything bagel with salmon cream cheese. Oh, there's not much better than that. Except for an actual bagel with lox. Last night, actually, speaking of, I got home from doing a thing. My wife and I went to a thing and then came back, and we had some salmon in the fridge, smoked salmon, and I had some leftover rice, and I made these little like sashimi balls. It was great. It was so fun. With some nori, I cut into strips and I wrapped it up, and the kids loved it. So. Yeah, bagels with lox, bagels, even just salmon cream cheese would be great, but that's one of my favorite things. Love it. Let's see. There's very likely no U in the word. Yeah, that was my thought too. But, when you intersect these 2, maybe 3 words, sometimes we come across it like that. Okay, let's try the strands. So we'll play. And then I'll click it like this, so that, all right, on auto. Now this could be, now every time there's a theme, you have to kind of think, okay, like, yeah, sure, there's a theme, but like, what are they really getting at, sometimes they're pushing it, yesterday was all about, oh gosh, what was yesterday? The theme was really good. Oh shoot. I remember thinking just, wow, what a puzzle. That was really smart. It was all the different things in a soup, in a chicken soup. Pepper, celery, carrots. And the theme didn't allude to soup. It was super bowl, right? And like bowl of soup. So today's theme is on auto. And there are 8 theme words. Here, let me see if I can make that come up. 8 theme words. There are 8 whole theme words that I need to find. So, meaning that there are probably right off the cuff, I thought I saw the word emerald. I see the word poo. oh, poodle. On auto. Poodle? Maybe that was a red herring. I was supposed to see that and give up a guess. You see the word ruler. Auto could be cars. Maybe like hood. See the hood of a car. Okay. Okay, so very likely this is going to be car parts, car segments. I see an SH there. I like looking at corners. Corners kind of give it away at first. The door. Door. Yeah, there you go. And then when you make some shapes like this, it's very often that these corners also make something, you know? Rile or riller. How about grill? Hood, door. I do see grill. MP is tough to put together. I mean, they do go together, but it's like PEM. Would it be something like tires? Dish. Trunk. Oh, is there a U? I don't see a TRU. TRU. Oh, there is. TRUNK. Trunk. Okay, which means that we're probably going to around here mirror. 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 WH. Wheel. I don't see an H though. Car. I see the word inside. We got hood. I don't see the word roof. We got 4 left. So that might be here, 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 and here. And one of them is the spangram. So if we did... How do we rectify this G and the C? Because they've got to connect to each other, you know. C-A-R. I see C-A-R. Grill. Oh, I know why. Because I spelled grill wrong. It's got an E on the end. That's why. Car. Bin. Car bins. Car. It's just the word car. Car. You're not having me spell the word carburetor, are you? No way. Okay, this is probably the spangram going from one side to the other. Car. O-D-Y. O. Like car parts or car. Oh, I see one. I see one. Hold on. Wind. S-H-I-E-L-D. Windshield. Nice. I see it. I see this bangram. Car. Body. Car body. Great. Nice. All right, and then one last one that has these 6 letters in it. That sounds like maybe bumper. Bumper. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Here, let's go back to our results. So the first thing I saw was hood. I like looking for corners first. So I saw hood. Right? The theme is on auto. So it's got to be like, it's not autopilot. It's like things on an automobile. Hood. And then I saw door. And then because door was open there, I saw grill, but I spelled it wrong. G-R-I-L-L. Grill like the grill of a car, not grill like grilling, smoking brisket or something. That's G-R-I-L-L-E. There's an E at the end. And then I'm looking for more. I know that, PM, MP, who knows, comes together. I saw mirror come out. And then I saw actually the spangram was car body. And then windshield. I saw SH. I'm like, SH has got to go together. And here's windshield. I actually saw the word shield, and I was like, wait, shield. Oh, windshield. And then mirror. And then trunk. And then bumper. Bumper was the last one I saw, because it has kind of comes up and over like that. It's a little harder to see. Cool. All right, that's a great one. Let's see. Oh, letterbox, of course. Of course. Love letterbox. All right, so if you've never played letterbox before, the way it works is you're trying to solve this box of 12 letters by crossing, kind of spanning across, and you cannot use 2 letters that are on the same side, one after the other. Like, for example, I don't know, ED. I can't make an ED word because E and D are on the same side. So they span across. You can double letters, or you can repeat letters, but you can't double letters. Like, I can't ever have like an OO word or an NN word, because it's the same letter on the same side. The other trick to it is the first letter of the next word is the last letter of your previous word. So if I end on an R, my next word starts with an R. I love this puzzle. I look forward to this puzzle every time. So let's first kind of familiarize ourselves with the puzzle. The words are coming out faster today than I can move my tongue to say them. N-O-C. And then on this side, we've got I-K-T-R-L-A. There is an E, so we could do an E-R. And then there's a D, an E, and a B. So I can't do B-E words. Can't do E-D words. I'm sure I'm going to want to do some E-D words, but I can't. And the first thing I do now that I've familiarized myself with these is I start coming up with words that can't be done. Like nocturne. Well, there's no U, but like I see N-O-C, I start making letters with it. I have to go span across, So if I did, I like also thinking of what are the trickier letters, right? What are the trickier letters that I have to get out of the way first, I had a funny one yesterday. I was working with the word, I forget what the word was, but it ended on with a Y. And I'm like, oh no, I was like reeling, trying to figure out what word could end with a Y, but it was super easy to figure out once I got it. All right, so I see, how about T-R-U-N-K? E N D. Is there no, there's no G. I was gonna say trending. Yeah, trend's fine. Yeah, we could say trend. That is a good one. I can't do DE. DR, I could do DR. There's no C. So like CK words are out. I can't do an A because A and R are on the same line. Drawble. Drawble's not a word. It'll tell you if it's not a word. I think maybe we've painted ourselves into a corner going to the DR. Doink. Yes, it is. I use the word doink all the time. I use the word doink all the time. Okay, let's remember the word trend and we'll come back to it. Maybe we'll start on a different letter. Sometimes just getting kind of wiping the slate clean. If we need to, we'll get to trend. I would love for my videos to trend. That's not what I mean here, though. B. Brr. No, oh, there is a C. Oh, but I can't do OC. I was going to say broken. No, there's no wait. O K E N. Broken. That's a good word. Okay. Sometimes you have to do it in, you have to do it in 5 words. Sometimes you have to do it in 6 words. Today, you can only do it in 4 words. The easier the letters, some common letters like R and E, and they're not intersecting with each other. They'll give you less words, so you have to do the whole thing very, very concisely. So what if we went... nickel. And then that leads us to L-E. Lent. That's not how you spell it. Okay, well, that's fine. And then we can just come up with a shorter word for connecting the D. All we have left is the D. That's it. So we could say something simple like tad. Sure, tad. Very good. All right, so we went from broken. You're going to pull it up like this. That kind of messes it up, doesn't it? So there's broken, which took us, I don't know, that's fine. We can show it like that. Broken, and then the N led us to nickel, and then the L at the end of nickel led us to lent. I lent him my dollar, and then T at the end of lent was tad. Nice. That was a good one. Actually, a pretty easy one today for a Friday. I think, it used to be. I don't know if this is the way they do it anymore. But in the olden days, back when, this was printed in paper, we did the jumble and the crossword and all that. It would be, kind of a progression of harder and harder puzzles throughout the week. And then Saturday, Sunday was just really, very challenging. And then it would start over. Monday was a super easy puzzle again. And it is Friday, so in theory this would be a tougher puzzle, but I think we're doing okay today. So, all right. Here, let's start back over here at connections. Let's show you what we did. I want to admire my puzzle. Okie doke. So $1. This one actually stood out the most to me, right? A buck, a single, one smacker, smackaroony, a clam. Heard of that one. So those were euphemisms for $1. Parts of a foot are the arch of your foot, the ball of your foot, heel, and the sole. Soul. When I saw soul like that, I was like, do they mean like? I know like soul, like the soul within you is spelled differently, S-O-U-L. But I was like, do they mean the fish? Are there other fish on here? And then, boy, I was having a time. I needed help. Thanks, chat. I was having a real hard time with this one. Some puzzles, when I'm doing the puzzle, I'm like, no, do not help. Do not help. Like the Wordle, I do not want help. I will specifically like cover up my chat. I won't even look at it. Deep in thought and mesmerized. Even if you're like screaming the answers to me. But this one, I was stuck in a corner. I was like, I am so stuck here. And these are different kinds of mushrooms, right? The button mushroom, the morel, and that should have been an indicator right there. The morel, like what other thing is a morel? If you know, you know, right? It's a morel mushroom. Reminded me of chanterelles, which my cousin cooked up for us one time a couple years ago, and they were delicious. Oyster mushrooms. Yeah, that one should have stuck out like a sore thumb too, but it didn't. Oyster mushrooms, button mushrooms. And then trumpet. I have never seen a trumpet mushroom. That's interesting. I'll have to look that one up. That's a great thing about these puzzles too. You get smarter and smarter every day. Things you don't know and they get revealed to you, or the answer's given up because you didn't know. And then suddenly you're like, oh, I learned something today, It's great. And then pot belly, pot hole, potluck, and pot sticker. Now those I had a tough time with those, but luckily that was the fourth one. There were only 4 left, so that was good. All right, now we're looking at our mini crossword, which looks silly until I click that button there. Okay, so just go with it. Go with the flow. Buenos Aires, Argentina, depending on who pronounces it. In Brazil, we would say Argentina. The TI makes a ch sound. A group of conspirators is a cabal. We just barely watched Wicked, right? Wicked stars Cynthia Erivo. I was trying to think of her name, and I'm glad some other letters filled in because I forgot what her last name was. I knew it started with an E, but the rest of it escaped me. Irish stew, a dish that might be made with a pint of Guinness, or you have it with a side of Guinness, right? Confront is the facts. You're going to face the facts. You can't trust their stories, these liars. Move like a planet is an orbit. A salon job involving hair extensions is a weaving extensions into someone's natural hair. And on a not busy day, business-wise, it's a slow day. Nice. And then the Wordle. We went on an absolute journey today in the Wordle. Here, let's put it up like this. So I'm really good at guessing it on the 4th because of my strategy. And my strategy is, I jokingly say my strategy is to not have a strategy, but it is a strategy. I first come up with just any old word. I don't have like a go-to word every time. I just come up with a word and deal with the consequences. The word style gave me an E. And then I try to find for the second one, sometimes even the third one, a non-intersecting word that helps me discover other completely different letters. Now I say non-intersecting, like give me letters that are not going with those same exact letters, you know. So like I said style, so I can't use the E, I can't use the Y, I can't use the T. You get the idea. So then I came up with the word grain, which I believe grain was the answer like 2 weeks ago. I've been doing this pretty consistently. You know, I miss a day. It's okay if you miss a day. You know, it counts your streaks and stuff. But what if you miss? Not the end of the world. You know, we've had some very busy days, some tumultuous days that we had to miss, and that's okay. Totally fine. You know, nobody's faulting anybody for missing a day. If you're, you know, missing your streak. You know, same thing with, you know, you're keeping up your chat, you know, Snapchat streaks and whatever. I don't even do it, and you know, that's my streak. There you go. Let's see. So then I tried to come up with one more non-intersecting word, which was chump, and CH was given to me, and the P was given to me. Look at that. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding. So I have all 5 letters now in just 3 guesses. And then I was like, CHAEP, chap. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, no, I have to switch the letters. So then it was cheap. Nice. Cheap. Cool. Awesome. Great puzzling today, you guys. That was great. I'm glad we got to figure those out together. And we learned some new words, like a trumpet mushroom. I'm going to look up trumpet mushroom right after this. So it's great being with you. And now I'm craving bagels. Thanks, chat. He said, try bagel. And I'm like, well, now I want a bagel. Yeah. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. This has been really fun. And I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.